that strange tingling in your feet, the burning sensation in your hands late at night, the numbness that makes it feel like you're walking on cotton. At first it seems harmless, something you ignore, something you blame on age. But what if I told you, this may not be aging at all? What if the real cause is something sitting quietly in your home right now? Something you take every single day, trusting that it's helping you. And what's even more concerning, one of these medications can start damaging your nerves in just a matter of days. You need to hear this, because by the end of this video, you may recognize a warning sign that could protect your future. Hello, I'm Dr. Daniel Whitman, a geriatric specialist. For over 20 years, I've worked closely with older adults who simply want to stay active, independent, and free from pain. I remember I had a patient some times back. Her name was Margaret. She was 68 years old. She came into my office one afternoon and said, "Doctor, I don't understand what's happening. My feet feel numb all the time. At night, it burns so much I can barely sleep." She was worried. Not just about the discomfort, but about losing her independence. She told me she had started avoiding walks. She was afraid of losing her balance. So we began looking deeper. At first, everything seemed normal. Her blood sugar was stable. Her scans didn't show anything alarming. But something didn't add up. So I asked her a simple question. "Can you walk me through every medication you're taking?" She paused for a moment, then pulled out a small list. And that's when things started to become clear. She had been taking medication for years, faithfully, exactly as prescribed, but one of those medications was quietly affecting her body's ability to absorb vitamin B12. And over time, that had begun to damage her nerves, the tingling, the burning, the numbness. It wasn't random. It wasn't just age. It was something we could actually address. We adjusted her care plan carefully. We monitored her levels. And slowly, over time, her symptoms began to improve. In many of those cases, it wasn't a disease. It wasn't just aging. It was something far more hidden, something most people never think to question. As we grow older, our bodies begin to change in ways we don't always notice right away. Our nerves become more delicate. Our systems slow down, and most importantly, our bodies process medications differently than they did years ago. That means something that once felt completely safe can slowly begin to affect you in ways you never expected. And the most dangerous part? The symptoms often start small, so small that they're easy to ignore, until they're not. Today, I want to walk you through 6 common medications that have been linked to nerve damage, especially in older adults. Some of these may already be part of your daily routine, and I want you to stay with me until the end, because the last one is often overlooked, yet incredibly important. Let's begin. The first medication is one that millions of people take every single day: metformin. It's commonly prescribed for diabetes and has helped countless people manage their blood sugar levels. But here's what many don't realize. Metformin can interfere with your body's ability to absorb vitamin B12, and vitamin B12 plays a critical role in keeping your nerves healthy. Think of your nerves like electrical wires. They rely on a protective coating to function properly. Without enough B12, that coating begins to weaken. And when that happens, the signals traveling through your nerves become disrupted. That's when you may begin to feel tingling, burning, or numbness. Some people describe it as walking on sand or wearing invisible gloves. It may seem mild at first, but over time, it can progress. That's why it's so important to have your B12 levels checked regularly if you're taking this medication. The second group of medications are statins. These are used to lower cholesterol and reduce the risk of heart disease, and in many cases, they are absolutely necessary. But long-term use has been associated with nerve-related symptoms in some individuals. You may notice weakness in your muscles, a strange heaviness in your legs, or a gradual loss of sensation in your hands and feet. The challenge is that many people simply assume this is part of getting older. They don't connect it to the medication, and because of that, the symptoms continue quietly in the background. The third category is one you need to pay very close attention to: fluoroquinolone antibiotics. These include medications like ciprofloxacin and levofloxacin. These drugs are powerful and, in some cases, life-saving. But they also carry strong warnings, because the nerve damage associated with them can happen quickly, sometimes within days, and in some cases, it may not be reversible. That's why these medications are typically reserved for more serious infections. If you've taken them before and noticed unusual sensations afterward, it's something you should never ignore. If you enjoy this video so far, kindly like this video, subscribe to this channel, comment and share to someone dear to you that you know needs to hear this. Let's move deeper. The fourth type of medication is something many people take for years without a second thought: proton pump inhibitors. These are used for acid reflux and heartburn. Medications like omeprazole and similar drugs. They can provide relief, no doubt about it. But long-term use can reduce the levels of important nutrients in your body, including vitamin B12 and magnesium. And when those levels drop, your nerves begin to suffer. You may feel muscle weakness, unusual fatigue, or those familiar tingling sensations that seem to come and go. The fifth medication is amiodarone. This is used to manage certain heart rhythm conditions. It's a powerful drug, and often necessary, but it's also known for having a wide range of side effects, including effects on the nervous system. Some people experience balance issues, others notice weakness in their legs, or a gradual loss of coordination. Because this medication stays in the body for a long time, its effects can build up slowly, which makes it even more important to monitor how you feel over time. And finally, the sixth medication, nitrofurantoin, often prescribed for urinary tract infections, especially in women, sometimes used repeatedly, or even long-term. But here's the concern. As kidney function declines with age, this medication can begin to accumulate in the body, and when that happens, it can become toxic to your nerves. The symptoms can feel subtle at first, but they can gradually become more noticeable. And again, many people never connect the dots. Now, let's take a step back and understand what's really happening inside your body. Your nerves are responsible for carrying signals between your brain and the rest of your body. They control movement, they control sensation, they help you feel the world around you. But when those nerves are damaged, the signals become distorted, or they stop altogether. And that's when you begin to feel tingling, burning, numbness, sometimes pain, sometimes weakness. And if left unaddressed, this damage can become permanent. But here's the part I want you to remember most. You are not powerless. There are simple, practical steps you can take to protect yourself. Start by keeping a clear and updated list of all your medications. Know what you're taking and why. Ask your doctor about nutrient levels, especially vitamin B12 and magnesium. Pay attention to your body. If something feels off, don't ignore it. Stay active. Even gentle movement helps keep your nerves functioning properly. And most importantly, never make changes to your medication on your own. Always have that conversation with your doctor. You've lived a full life. You've worked hard. You've taken care of others. Now it's time to take care of yourself with awareness, because you deserve to walk confidently, to move freely, to live without unnecessary discomfort. And sometimes, all it takes is understanding what your body is trying to tell you. And now I'd like to hear from you. How old are you? And where are you watching from? Have you experienced any of these symptoms? Your story might help someone else feel less alone. If you found this helpful, take a moment to like the video, and if you have not subscribed yet, please do. I am here every week with honest, practical health guidance for people over 50. Share this with someone you care about, and drop a comment below, and tell me which of these 6 drugs surprised you most. I read every single one because this information could truly make a difference in their life. Take good care of yourself. See you in the next video.